good, everyone? It's your boy Santo G, back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect above all. So today, I wanted to sit here and I wanted to tell you guys about when I was in a cell with the person who was there for allegedly killing my homeboy. If you guys seen when I went to go visit my homeboy Heaven at the cemetery, you guys already know a little bit of this story. You know what I mean? I said this story when I was at the cemetery, and I just wanted to touch on it a little bit more in depth because I feel like this is something that you guys need to hear. For hopefully, you guys never have to go through anything like this, or any of your family members never have to go through anything like this. But I was 18 years old when I was going through these motions. I had just came from juvenile hall, and I was just coming through county, just waiting to get a number to go upstate. I was already sentenced. I had already took a deal for 10 years. So keep in mind, I got arrested at the age of 16 for an attempted murder case, and I was fighting it for 2 years. So fast forward 2010, January, I go to the county, and in juvenile hall, you fighting every day. You know what I mean? If an enemy comes in, y'all want to get them up, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get them up. And right there in the compound in Cellmates, we had it set up to where we'll just tell the CO, hey, this is my enemy. Since they get bonuses, if there's no live fights in the day room, they will set up the fights for us. You know what I mean? Be like, hey, I need to get down with this fool. They'll wait till everything's done. They had an empty cell. They will let you go in there and get 3 rounds, you know? Boom, somebody falls, let you get back up, run it again. So I came from somewhere where I'm fighting every day, and now I'm inside the cell, you know? And keep in mind, I came from Cellmates. Anyone that knows the compound in Cellmates, man, you know, bud all day. They even had crack in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I took my first ecstasy pill, everything in Cellmates, you know? I think they just closed it down because somebody just died, you know what I mean, recently. So I'm in Cellmates, I go to the county, and I go with some bud. So as soon as I get there, I land in the old county, you know, in Man Central. So I'm in a 6-man cell, but there's only 4 of us in there. It's me, it's the homie from 5-5 Bunch, it's the homie a Moreno from 40s, from 40, Rolling 40 Crib, and it's the fool that was there for allegedly killing my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? He said he didn't do it, and I'm going to just say his name just so the people that are around the area, you know what I mean, or from the city or whatever, you guys know who I'm talking about. I was celled up with Poppy from Inglewood Pimp Gang, and we was already celled up, like, we was chilling, like, 3-4 days went by. I got there with some bud, broke off the pad, you know what I mean? I blazed one with the homie from 5-5 Bunch, and I gave a leño to them, you know what I mean? I gave a leño to the homie from 40s, and that fool from my IPG, you know? He was from Inglewood, so I was like, oh, it's all love, you know? Fast forward, I go to court, you know what I'm saying? I go to court, I mean, not a court, my bad. Fast forward, I go to visit, you know? I go to visit, and when I come back from visit, that fool from 40s had went to visit too, and Poppy had went to visit too. So I was just there with the homie from 5-5 Bunch. And he starts telling me, he's like, hey, my boy, like, I got something to tell you, fool. And I'm like, what's up? He's like, hey, that fool Poppy, he don't know how to tell you, fool, but he's here for your homie Heaven, you know what I'm saying? He's here for your homie Heaven's murder. Like, he said he didn't do it. He just wants to talk to you, but he knows you coming from the halls, and I came in active, you know what I mean? Like, you could just tell by a person's demeanor, you know what I'm saying? So he was scared to tell me. He told my celly to tell me. He told the homie to tell me, you know? Keep in mind, it's already 3-4 days went by. You know what I mean? We spread it together, got him faded, all that, you know? And I think that's what made him feel bad. Like, fuck, I got to tell this fool, you know? So he tells me, the first thing that came to my mind was, oh, hell no. As soon as he comes back, homie, you know what I mean? I started trying to break a razor. Homie's like, hey, fool, kick back. Like, chill, fool. Like, you know what I mean? We don't get down like that right here. Like, what you mean, fool? Like, you telling me that he's here for my homie's murder, homie? Like, what the fuck, homie? Like, how the fuck you expect me to act? Long story short, man, he talks me out of it. He's like, nah, you gotta get at the homies. Boom, we go to day room. Next day in the morning, like 8, 9 in the morning, 7 in the morning. You already know, you either have day room early in the morning or you have it late at night. So we went to day room. I get at the homies and shit. Like, hey, woo, woo, woo. They're like, nah, homie, that shit's not allowed. You know what I mean? Like, it's liable to kick off a whole riot. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we let everybody that was in your situation handle that, like, you know what I mean? It's just no good. So, long story short, you know what I mean? I had to live with them a couple more days till my shit hit the system, because at first I was just in there like coming from the halls to the county, but then once my 10 years kicked in and my date and all that, my points got higher. So I went to Supermax. I went to 818, ran into the homie Chino right there. That's where I got the 3 dots right here, and I also got the hood on my legs. Picked my first DACA. This was my first tattoo right here, the 3 dots in the county. But that's that story, man, of the time I was in a cell with somebody that was there for allegedly killing my homie, you know? Because he told me a whole story. I sat down with him, you know, and we talked. I mean, I had no choice. I couldn't do nothing to this guy, you know? The least I could do is at least hear him out. Like, fuck it, if you didn't do it, you know, convince me then. You know what I'm saying? Convince me, so, you know what I'm saying? But he fed me his whole story and all that, you know, and, you know what I mean? That's not for me to decide. It's for only God knows, you know what I'm saying? But I don't wish no one no harm. I'm not saying this to put anyone on blast. I'm just sharing my experience with you guys, because it's not every day that you're celled up with somebody that's there for allegedly taking your homeboy's life. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys did, let me know in the comments. If you guys didn't, let me know in the comments as well. And don't give me that bullshit, oh, you're not supposed to be talking about these things. Because what did I say? What did I say that can get anybody jammed up? You know what I'm saying? I know what I can say, what I can't. I've been through a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I could easily say some shit on here, and I know for sure it's gonna go viral, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm just sharing my stories, trying to shed light to certain things. You never know. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that's been in this situation. You know what I mean? Any of my subscribers, you guys been in certain situations, common situations like this. You know what I mean? Tap in, let me know. You guys already know I respond to each and every one of you. Unless you want some bullshit, then I won't respond, man. I was trying to go out right now and get the part 2 of the vlog of the city. I was trying to get the Arborvitae side, but my car wasn't starting. I haven't turned it on in like a week, so waiting for people to get back. That way I could get some fucking electricity. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. Unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, real life, real facts, true stories, no cap. I lived it. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. Tap in and let me know, man. Let's get it.